Hello everybody, I'm Raphael Perry, and it's time for some more Planescape Torment. But before we continue, I'd like to go over a few things. First of all, our nameless one has been fighting, in our last episode, with a -2 to hit modifier. This is because his weapon proficiencies are in fists and edged weapon. Now, yes, unfortunately, like Baldur's Gate, this game used weapon proficiency grouping, despite only costing a single slot. Let's see, 4... So yes, this is definitely 2nd edition. First level fighter would have 4 weapon proficiencies and then gain 1 proficiency every 2 levels thereafter. Now, that would mean, in 1st edition, it would mean 1 at 3rd, 5th, 7th, and so on, because it's 2 levels gained. You were 1st level, you did nothing to become 1st level, apart from roll some dice and fill in a character sheet. When you have gained 2 levels, you will be at 3rd level. Whereas a lot of people couldn't understand this or didn't like it and just wanted it to be every 2 levels, so 2, 4, 6, 8, for simplicity, you know, easier to remember, and so that's what 2nd edition went with. Right, the non-proficiency penalty for a fighter is only -2. If we're like a wizard, the non-proficiency penalty is -5, right? So the non-proficiency penalty scales with class, essentially meaning when making an attack roll with a weapon you are not proficient with, you will get a penalty. Now, we have been using the crowbar, which is the clubs category, which we do not have proficiency with yet, so we should blatantly use this jagged knife. However, the green steel knife is a better knife, so we're going to equip that instead. We'll also be looking to sell some of these things very soon. However, I also wanted to bring up, I did say there were some things I wanted to talk about. Let's go to the next one, the journal. I would like to talk about Dayanara. So, first off, that is a very familiar name. Mostly because I played Planescape Torment back when it came out. Well, about within a year of it coming out, you know. Never completed it, but the name Dayanara has always been memorable. And it's always felt like it doesn't quite belong to someone so pale and pasty looking as this woman. Well, guess what? Change the O to an A. We have Dayanara was the wife of Heracles, who later, the Romans called him Hercules, and then the French called him Hercule, and all that stuff. But no, Heracles, the Greek hero, and she was unfaithful with a centaur. She gave the centaur some of Heracles' poisoned arrows, which she had dipped in the blood of the Hydra to make them poisonous. And when the centaur staged an abduction, carrying the kicking and screaming Dayanara across a river, and Heracles came rushing to save her, the centaur shot the hero with his own poisoned arrows. And that is how he finally came to perish. Of course, later on there's the account of him seen... Oh no, that's Theseus fighting with a battle axe as a ghost at one point during a battle, isn't it? Not Heracles. Although Heracles and Theseus did go to Hades' realm at one point together on a mission. And Theseus sat down on the bench and was stuck to the bench, so Heracles had to rip him from the bench, leaving his skin from the back of his legs stuck on the bench, and it is claimed that for the rest of his life Theseus was significantly thinner from the waist down. But anyway, while I do intend to do my best to honour my word to Dayanara, it's possible she doesn't have my best interests in heart. Indeed, while we did once love one another, she now seems to be doing her best to get me killed, or to get me to die. This could be a trick. And while I do intend to honour my word, if it turns out that she has been dishonourable, I may have to say no. This vow made in trickery is of no real substance. So we shall see. Anyway, I wanted to get that out there because it's interesting. It's a good name, and it didn't stir childhood memories, although recently when we were doing projects on Heracles, I think last year, maybe year before, yeah, that brought it up and I was like, hey, that's a very familiar name, isn't it? Right, okay. Let's go talk to this man Pox, a collector who we have seen mentioned in the recording room log, so he might know Farod, especially as he delivered corpses at the same time as Farod. Farod's corpses are all listed after Pox's corpses, and I imagine if he goes by the name of Pox, he may be a disease-ridden, pustule horrid lump. Let's find out. This cowled figure is hunched by the mortuary gate. His face is obscured by the shadows of his hood. What little can be seen is his chin, which is covered with stubble and what appears to be a foul green and purple rash. The rash seems heaviest around his neck, fading as it crawls up to his chin. I'm going to regret this, aren't I? Well, greetings. The figure doesn't budge. There is a moment of silence, then he responds in a high-pitched voice that sounds more suited to a girl of 10 years than a man. Hey? Who are you? Pox am I, hey? 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 Pox? Mother and father named me, wished to pox upon firstborn. A curse given come true, it did, hey? Again, your eyes are drawn to the purplish green rash covering Pox's chin and neck. Oh, well, yeah, let's talk about something else. And we've got the one bad thing about this game, apart from some of the artwork, which is like a bit too cartoony, is the I had some more questions for you line, which we're going to see a lot of. Hey? What are you doing here? Wait for deaders, do I, huh? Deaders? Corpses? Why? Find a deader, take him through the gate, get some jink. Then again, I'll wait, huh? Through the gate? Why? A deaders to a dustman, what coppers to a collector. Bring them the dead, they give you a copper of a gate, they do, huh? Why do the dustmen pay for the dead? Streets clean, deaders put in their place, deaders don't stink. Dead ain't lost, kept inside gate, all happy, huh? What do the dustmen do with these deaders they buy? All deaders inside gate, put them on slabs, cut them up, bury them or make them walk, huh? Make them walk? Hey, if they make some get back up, if the deader gives the dustman leave to and the deader comes skells or zombs. Is the front gate the only way inside the mortuary? Hey, only deader or dustman go in gate, they do. You want Pox make you deader again? Wait, what do you mean again? Hey, many times you ask, Pox always do. Wait, I've asked you to kill me so that I can get him there? That could explain how I became a necromancer and studied their ways. How many times? Many time, hey? So we've met before then? Hey? What do you know about me? You're a deader that won't stay dead for long, hey? Deal square with Pox, you do. Do you know anything else about me? I suppose you get paid every time. You're a deader that won't stay long for dead, hey? Deal square with Pox, you do. Yes. Do you know anything else besides that? You're a deader that won't stay dead for long, hey? Deal square with Pox, you do. Right, okay, no. How about... ooh! How about I just pretend to be dead and you sneak me in? Risky? I don't think I'll try it just now. Alright, let's talk about something else. I appear to have lost a journal. You wouldn't happen to have seen one, would you?
Hey, no journal have I seen. Things get lost in the hive, never found again. Maybe journal one of them, hey?
I see. I had some other questions.
Hey?
Do you know someone called Farod?
Hey, Farod, collector. Big name, as weight. Cast long shadows it does, hey?
So he's a collector, is he?
Hey, collector. Gather deaders, bring them to Dustman for jink.
Alright, do you know where I can find him then?
Hey, in the hive here he is. Somewheres, hey?
Right, could you be a little more specific?
Hey, somewheres in the hive he is. Farod hide he does. Very hard finding he is. Not worth finding he is.
Not worth finding? What do you mean?
Hey, many hates him. Other collectors even. Sharegrave hates him. Not like Farod at all, hey?
Who is Sharegrave? That's a word name.
Hey, Sharegrave, big name. Carry weight, cast long shadows he does. Tell Pox what to do he does.
Wait, your boss, this Sharegrave. Would he know where Farod is?
Updated my journal.
Hey! Sharegrave knows darks he does. No Farod a hiding he does. Sharegrave in Ragpicker Square, many blocks west of here, hey? Some Sharegrave that Pox send you. Say Sharegrave that Pox send you. Tell him. Sharegrave become Sharecopper with Pox, he will, hey?
Ragpicker Square's west of here. Alright, I'll go look for this Sharegrave there then, although it may not end well.
Alright.
Oh, Pox is annoying. Oh, a Dabus! I remember the Dabus. Hello, dustmen and dustwomen. I am not dressed like a dustman anymore. A tout? She's selling tickets? Miss Dustman is dressed in long, dark robes, and her hands are folded into her sleeves. Her head is bowed, and she is chanted at a measured pace with the other dustmen around her. Greetings. The dustman appears to have heard you, but she does not look up. She is busy chanting. We shouldn't disturb her, but we should listen, as we've apparently been part of the dustman faction before, and this may stir a memory. All the dustmen carry the exact same tone and rhythm. The chant rises to a near shout every few minutes, then slowly fades in a way that reminds you of an echo. Once it fades completely, the dustmen speak several lines praising the true death, then begin their chant again. In many ways, the dustmen remind me of Buddhist theories of reincarnation, where it's about the soul reincarnates time and time again, each life learning more, until eventually it is enlightened enough to no longer need to reincarnate again. And this could be to do with the thing they're taking the true death in a rather different way, a rather grim and ominous way. But let's look at this. Vines of black leaves, the stems look extremely sharp. Let's head inside here and look at this thing here. This obsidian monument has names chiseled on it. Let's move and get rid of that shadow. Hello here, man. Your name is Quentin. The man before you looks to be middle of height and years. He is stout with a thick, bullish neck, and his shoulders are hunched, as if a great weight was pressing upon them. He wears an impatient look as he stares at the black monolith in front of him, and I'm going to do a quick recording check which will cause sound to cut out briefly, and hopefully resume. Greetings. The man throws you a glance. His room, Cutter. No need to ask my leave to stand there. Actually, I wanted to know what this monolith was. It's a tombstone for the plains, he scoffs. Bah! Graveyards of names are scratched on that rock. Can only hope my name's for one that'll split this stone in twain. He points at the base of the monolith. Quentin, right there, hammered in just hard enough to send the damn thing crashing down. Tombstone to the plains? It's not a very big monolith. Aye, Quentin smiles ruefully. The Dusties scratch the names of the dead on this monument here. He gestures around him, and on the walls of this place. Not enough space by my reckoning, but no matter. They do their best. Can barely read half the names. What are you doing here then? Reading the new arrivals. Try and find a new one every day. Try and remember if I knew them. Nothing more. The dustmen record the names of all that have died on this monument? Aye. They scratch them on this rock and scratch them on the walls in this place too. Quentin scoffs. I don't know why they take the trouble to take accounting of the dead. The Dusties have more care for the living. For the living, yes, they do seem to try and recruit rather a lot of them. Aye. You know about the dustmen mourners that come to this place? They aren't mourning the dead, see? They're mourning the living. You can barely get a word in them edgeways without them asking to mourn some poor living burk for you. Oh, like the Cathars, with the belief that this world is a living hell. It's like perjury, and that eventually we get to go to heaven if we suffer through enough of this. Yeah, okay, so that's an interesting way of looking at things. So there's a lot of... One of the things about Planescape that the setting, as originally marketed, didn't emphasize enough, was that it's about experiencing different ideas, right? As notions and concepts, and wow, that is practically hyperventilating around his feet, isn't it? So we've already had just like 2 philosophies come in there, and it's interesting to see what force I can provide. Okay. Why do they mourn the living? Because they aren't dead yet. You got me there, Cutter, he shrugs. Might want to put the question to him. Seems to me the dead are thrice worth the pity of any poor sod living in this pit. He nods at the monument. Every name on there is blessed in my book, it is. Yeah, you ever know anyone who came back after the name was put on there? You mean come back from death? Quentin shakes his head. Not a one, Cutter. Everyone that lives dies, and that's the way of things. He shrugs. Still, considering the planes go on forever and all, I suppose anything's possible. I suppose so. Say, I had some other questions for you. No harm in asking, Cutter. No, I apparently don't have any other questions for you. Those have all been explored before. Oh well, thank you very much. You lady. Sev Tai. This obsidian monument has name shit on it. I remember you vaguely, your name. I always remembered it vaguely as Sever Tai, but even so. Yeah, Sever Tai, yeah. Or even 17, but yeah, that's another one. Huh. 17, that's a Doctor Who reference for you if ever I heard one. Right. This woman's face looks broken and she is covered in scars. They look like bite marks and fingernail cuts. She is cradling the shreds of several rags in her hands and is staring emptily at the wall of the monument at the names there. Greetings. Psst! Get your back! Get your back! Get you back! Get you back! The woman's teeth peel back, displaying a row of black canines. What do you want of Sev Tai? What's the matter? What, wrong? These Chaos men wrecked my cart, attacked me and killed 3 of my sisters who tried to stop them. Not sisters anymore. Now there's nothing but names on this memorial wall. Chaos men? Chaos men. A faction base says. What they are is an adult bunch that runs wild through the hive and does whatever they please. We never did no harm to them. Then they lope in like dogs and tear apart anything within their reach. Who are these chaos men that attacked you?
They're a hiver gang. A bunch of adult sods who call themselves the starved dogs barking or some such balmy nonsense.
Let's see, we could offer to kill them for a monetary reward. We could no justice. I think I'm already playing. I'm playing a man of his word who intends to honor his vow. Their actions were unjust. If you wish, I can see that the matter is rectified. If 3 deaths they caused, then 3 deaths shall these starved dogs suffer. Well, that's very lawful neutral, actually, isn't it?
A copper earring in your purse if you pen 3 of those murdering sods in the dead book, Jig.
Jig? That's a dance? I'll see to it that they're put in the dead book. Can you tell me where they might be found?
Go out the south gate, Spirewood from here. Then walk around the block until you come to a place where men run in circles howling at the sig sky. There's the starved dogs they are.
I'll go look for them then.
Updated my journal.
In good time. And now... Ooh. Yes, we have a new quest. Lovely. You, deaf of names. Hello, old lady, elderly hive dweller. Hive dweller. A sense of great loss hangs over this elderly woman like a dark cloak. As you watch her, a long, sad sigh escapes her lips. Greetings. She looks up at your face, cloudy eyes squinting and straining to see you clearly.
Forgive me, young cutter, but I'm an old woman I don't see so well. Do I know you?
Perhaps, but I don't know you. She mulls your answer over for a moment, nodding.
What is it you wanted, then?
Well, I did have some questions.
Questions?
Her expression curdles.
Oh no, you're an adventurer, aren't you? Name, job, and all that rot, eh? Well, I won't have it. Off with you!
Oh, I'm really not an adventurer.
Ah, that! The woman jabs her finger at you. I've watched the dustman put the name of my husband, damn his soul, my son, and both me daughters on this memorial. Adventurers, all of them. Why, I swung quite a sword myself in the day, so I knows on when I meets one.
The old woman seems to be working herself into a fit. Her face has become flushed, and flecks of spittle fly from her lips as she howls at you. Mort, I hope you're paying attention. Let her continue.
I bet you've got all sorts of balmy questions. She mimics your heroic stance. Greetings, I have some questions. Can you tell me about this place? Who's the Lady of Pain? I'm looking for the magic girdle of Swank Iron. Have you seen it? Do you know where the portal to the 2817th plane of the abyss might be? Do you know where the holy flaming frostbrand grunk slaying vorpal hammer are wounding and returning and shooting lightning out your bum is? She spits. Dung, all of it. Only gets you in the dead book. I ought to kick you in the shins for even pestering the poor old woman about it all. Now go away and leave me in peace.
All right, we will then. Mort, you didn't get new taunts. Oh, let's go talk to deaf and names to cheer ourselves up. You see a dustman with a crooked smile frozen on his face. A dustman with a facial expression? Whatever next? His right arm is shorter than the left, and he keeps it tucked to his side as if cradling a small child. Greetings. The dustman's eyes slide over to you. Name? The way he speaks the word, it sounds like the tolling of a bell. I don't know. No name, can't help you. The dustman speaks in a curious sing-song voice. Need to give a name if you want to see where it's died. What?
Updated my journal.
Given a name when you were born. Give it back when you need it no more. Deaf of names, deaf of names. His eyes swim across the monolith, then the walls of the area. Buried many names here, death of names has. Tell me a name, I'll show you its grave. Maybe Dayanara? His eyes roll to the back of his head, then pop back up. With a wild gleam, his eyes run across the walls of the monument, scanning the names at inhuman speed. He then points at a section of the wall. Buried. Examine the spot he is pointing at. Chiseled into the black stone, in tiny cramped writing, is the name you requested. It's almost lost beneath the sea of names around it. I'd like to bury a name. That's an interesting one. I don't think yet. At some point I think we will want to bury a name. I don't know who or what, and I shouldn't risk it now. I'm not going to ask for Dahl because he's still alive and this might arouse his suspicions, so I was just checking. Farewell. Let's head outside and continue Oh, she's running. Uh-oh, there's a Fug there. Oh, hello, Fugs. Mort,
What's up?
you know what to do. Special abilities. Hey, you, get him.
Slattern. Yeah? Okay.
Over there, Mort. Right. Taunting taunt.
These stinkers.
Oh god, is he dead already? No, he's not. Well, let's see what we can do to change that. Hey. Insult time. Yeah. Tank 'em, Mort. Tank 'em hard. And we'll just rush in and get this one. Uh-oh. Is he still taunted? Looks like it. He's still flashing red. Okay.
Die.
Mort is a great early game warrior type, actually. He can really keep the enemies up. And we have plunder. Commons. Ooh, a rusty dagger. And what you got? Another rusty. We can't pick that up. Right, Mort, can you like hide this in your teeth? Oh, I could have done it from there. Carry that one as well. We're probably going to be looking to flog off some of these later on. For now, though, how are we doing for experience? We are not doing too badly. Okay, good. Oh, we're definitely going to be leveling before he does. Alright. Well, uh-oh. I just wanted to... Are you guys... Oh, hello, there's a door there. Can we go inside? Yes, we can, and it involves not fighting. Lady, Shalandra. Uh-oh, you're trying a spell? Are you any good at this? You seem to be confused. Also, you're dressed like a hooker. Blast! I almost had it that time. Don't you know it's dangerous to interrupt spellcasters while they're evoking a spell? Luckily for you, I was only practicing. Well, what is it you want? My apologies for disturbing you. Farewell. I suspect I'll need to come back here at some point later on. Oh, there's a chest. Yeah, you probably won't like it if I go poking around in that, will you? I could totally burgle this place a little bit. For now, though, I think I'd better go back outside.
All right.
I'd like to go speak to this strange hammering creature, but those two blokes might get hostile. Also, there is a way... I think there's a portal here, I just can't remember how to... Oh, hello. You look like a Fug. There's plenty of you around. Mind the old lady. Hey, Davos, let's talk Davos time. You see a tall creature with a shock of white hair. Its skin has a greenish cast and a pair of goat horns protrudes from its forehead. It's dressed in long flowing robes and appears to be floating slightly above the ground. These creatures are rather unique to Planescape in that they don't generally feature in any of the other TSR settings. And they are really hard to have a conversation with. Greetings. The creature turns to face you and a series of symbols appear above its head. Hey, that's new. They didn't used to do that before. Now they have a visual. The symbols have a slight glow about them and they just hover there.
Oh, for the power's sake, piking dabbers!
What's wrong?
He's a dabbus! They speak in rebuses. You know, these annoying word puzzles. If you don't know what he's saying, then we better find a native or some other to communicate with him. If we want to. An annoying bunch, my bet, they can. Yeah, you wanna know my bet? They can speak, but they just would rather piss everyone else off by trying to puzzle out what they're saying.
What's a dabbus?
Johnny's their janitors for the Lady of Pain. They float around, breaking, fixing, and patching up Sigil according to her whims. They're worse than corpse flies.
Mort sighs.
You can't swat them though, or the lady gets upset.
Who's this Lady of Pain you're talking about?
She runs this city. You'll know if you see her. She's got these blades around her face, she's about the size of a giant, and she floats off the ground just like these guys.
Mort nods at the dabbus, who is looking at you both.
Nobody knows much about her, and she doesn't speak much. All you need to know is that you don't want to make her angry. If you see her, my advice is run.
I see. The dabbus waits patiently, its hands tucked into its sleeves. A series of symbols materialize above its head, then they vanish and a question mark appears. I ain't even gonna try. I'm gonna see if I can find someone to help with this. Mort, can you translate what he's saying for me?
Mort scoffs. I'd sooner be strained through a Tanari's bowels than unravel what these floating goat heads are trying to say. You know a translator? You want a translator? Find a Sigil native.
I see. The dabbus waits patiently, and back to the question mark. I'm sorry, I don't seem to be able to understand you. A series of symbols appears above the dabbus's head. Then it bows and turns away. Farewell then. Are you gonna fight me?
Bloody hell, don't hit him with a hammer! He's violent enough already!
Same goes for these guys. Thing is, not all thugs are violent and hostile. Angry Hive Dweller, where did he go? Where'd he go? I was gonna talk to him. He's up teleporting? Frightened Hive Dweller. You see a man in tattered clothing. As you approach him, he suddenly stops and begins to look around, frightened. Greetings. The man looks startled, then takes a step back. Hey! What you wanting, cutter? His voice is shaky and he seems taken aback by your scars. I've nothing on me. Says I don't, and my rags are not worth the trouble. Calm yourself, my good man. I'm not here to rob you, but I did have some questions, though. He keeps a safe distance, and his eyes dart from side to side as if expecting something to step out of the shadows. Questions, you said? And what might these questions be? I probably shouldn't ask too many, because if I ask too many, he might panic and run away. If I ask about Farod, he might panic. Farod's a well-known name, and if I ask him about the city, he'll be like, well, why don't you know about the city? You're right here with me. Singer's Lady... Okay, can you tell me about these slums? Hey? He looks at you warily and his brow furrows in confusion. What you want to know about the Hive, cutter? Well, why is it called the Hive? He looks puzzled. I don't know. He looks frightened that he doesn't know the answer. Mess of streets, mess of people, mayhap. What's around here of interest? It depends. Depends on what you find interesting, cutter. Never mind. Farewell. Hey. He licks his lips as you turn to leave. Cutter, you might think you... He studies you for a moment. You could spare a few coppers for a blood who's helped you on your way. Not many around here who'd do that for a fella. Enough for a fella to wet his tongue after all that talking, eh? Fair enough, I'll give him a single copper piece. He glances around to see if anyone saw the exchange, then tucks the jink in the folds of his robe. Thank you kindly, Cutter. May the lady's shadow pass you by. Farewell. Oh god, she is running too fast. Oh, hey! She's got a name! Is she going to be doing the rounds? Because there's going to be a pattern to this. Bane the Sender. I should probably talk to him at some point as well. So I know this was designed to run on an older processor, but that does make some of these things zip about way too quickly. You are not the running lady that I saw earlier. Ingress. Hello, Ingress. Should I talk to you now or later? Ooh, I think I should talk to Ingress later. I've had an idea. I think she's to do with the thief class change and... Oh, no, she's scared. Okay, hello. Ingress as opposed to egress, of course. You see a haggard woman wrapped in rags. Her hair is dishevelled and dirty, and her complexion is extremely dark. Burns cover her arms, and her right hand is a fused lump of flesh. It looks melted like wax exposed to a great heat. Oh, she's had it bad. Greetings.
Updated my journal.
What is it you want of me?
Want of me? The woman's accent is... Okay.
What is it you want of me?
The woman's accent is thick, and you are having difficulty making out what she is saying.
You want me to leave the city? Leaving this city? So I'm not. I can't. Tried. It's not a city. It's a prison to everywhere.
Oh, Ravenloft, if only. Everywhere?
There's worlds. There's... Her eyes gleam madly. Plains that be sinking sands. Fields thirsty nettles be. Sightless wells where your limbs are given life and hate. Cities of dust where people are dust and whisper ash. The house without doors. The toilet lands. The toilet lands. The singing winds, the singing winds.
She starts to sob quietly, but she seems all out of tears.
And shadows. The terrible shadows there be.
Where are these places?
Where's them places?
She flings the lump of her right hand in an arc, gesturing at the cityscape.
There's all here be. Doors everywhere. Here, doors here to everywhere.
Doors?
You're not knowing this?
She squints at you and her teeth start chattering.
Tell you I will. Beware every space you walk through or touch in this thrice-cursed city. Doors, gates, arches, windows, picture frames, the open mouth of a statue, the spaces between shelves. Beware any space bounded on all sides. All these are doors to other places.
What do you mean, woman?
Every door has a key, it does, and with this key they show their true nature. An arch becomes a portal, a picture frame becomes a portal, a window becomes a portal, all eager to take you someplace else. They steal you away.
She raises the lump of her right hand.
And sometimes what's on the other side takes part of you as a tithe.
What are these keys?
The keys? The keys number as many as the doors of this city. Every door, a key, every key, a door.
Her teeth start chattering again as if she is cold.
And a key is anything. It may be an emotion, an iron nail held between your second and fifth fingers, a fought 3 times, then fought once in reverse, or it may be a glass rose.
And these are all keys that open these doors?
Updated my journal.
Yes.
Her teeth start chattering and she clenches her mouth closed and squints her eyes.
Yes. Can't leave. Can't leave.
How did you get here?
Updated my journal.
From...
She seems to calm slightly. Her eyes take on a 1,000-league stare.
Came from a place else from here.
almost a lifetime ago, hummed a tune by a glade of two dead trees that had fallen together. A brilliant door opened in the space between the crossed trees, showed me this city on the other side. On the other side, I stepped through, ended here. Why can't you go back? Tried! She tries to sob again, but no tears come. Tried! Oh, the doors here lead to other places! She shudders and grips her melted right hand. Went through thrice 10 portals, some a purpose, some a accident. None of them right. Can't find way back. There must be a portal that can take you back. Can't even leave here, this square, and there, the place of death behind the gate waits for me. She points at the mortuary behind the gate, then turns back to you, her face desperate. Can't go anywhere in this city. You can't go anywhere? What do you mean? Anything could be a door. Any arch there, any door here could be a portal. Don't have a key. Could get us sent to another horrible place. Her teeth start chattering again. Got to stay from the closed spaces. All could be doors. Could have a key on me and not be knowing it. You're afraid to go through any door or arch because it might be a portal? She nods, her teeth chattering. How long have you been afraid of this? She squints. Since the last time I walked through the last portal and the place where my hand... She stops. Since the 10th turning. I'm in my 10th turning that now. Her teeth begin chattering again. 30 years? You haven't walked through any door for 30 years? Her vision seems to clear slightly. She looks up at you, her teeth still chattering. If you got here, there must be a portal. It's only a matter of... Oh, but she would panic at the thought of trying. She's tried too much. How mad are you, woman? You must be a fool to not walk through anything that might be a door. To be too afraid to walk through a door, that's... If you got here, there must be a portal that can take you back. It's only a matter of finding it. She smiles. Her teeth aren't chattering because she's cold. They're moving around inside her mouth. Her gums twisting as the teeth shift about. They rise and recede as you watch, chattering as they rattle against each other. What? She hisses at you. Only takes one portal you steps through an accident to drive the fear into you. I went through thrice 10, lost my hand, burned my flesh and lost my sense. She looks at her feet. No more. No more. I think she's got the teeth. Right, so they are... if we can find the portal that might send her home, she might give me the teeth. The teeth are a special item that Mort can equip, where he gets shifting teeth, where he can change his damage type as he wishes. It's weird. But, the memories. So I'm sorry if I can't find means to help you. If I can. Die in the city. Die in the city you are afraid to leave then. Let your fear rule you. Farewell and good riddance. I'll take you at... No. I'm sorry. I truly am sorry for you. If I can find some means to help you, I will. Farewell.
Updated my journal.
There's probably someone I can ask to help her find the portal home. Some kind of wise man. Or magician. Alright. Now, where's that angry man gone? He was around here somewhere. Oh well, I'm sure he'll turn up eventually. Oh, there's a zombie. Yes, that zombie. That's a very memorable zombie. Now, something else, because we could go into the Smouldering Dustman bar and talk to the Dustman, but where are we? Is it this one? It is. Emmerich. Initiate Emmerich is investigating the collectors and trying to find out more about Farod. He may know where we can find Farod. Oh, there's a ginger woman with a tail. Let's go talk to her. Too right, and this deader's gonna talk to you, lady. And she tells me to bugger off. Charming. You see a striking red-haired girl dressed in leather armour. That's not armour. Her right arm is covered with a series of interlocking plates that look as if they were taken from the skin of some creature, and a horned shoulder piece protects her left arm. Oddly enough, she has a tail that is flicking back and forth as you watch. Pike off! Greetings. The girl ignores you. Who are you? The girl sneers and makes an obscene gesture with her tail. Pike off, you clueless sod! Watch your mouth, girl. I'm not in the mood. Now answer my question. Who are you? Bar that! I have nothing more to say to you, you Burke. Get! Get what? You better watch your tongue, girl, or it's coming off. You better remember that if we speak again. Aye. Pike off to wherever you came from then. Well, farewell to you too.
I know deaders today said walking ones looks like.
Charming. And you even managed to mispronounce sigil. Interesting. You're the frightened man, not the angry man. And here is a building. Is that one we came out of? I believe that's one we came out of. But I also believe there's another one. Is there something over here? Don't worry, I can see that one down there. I'm just checking where we can walk and where we cannot walk. More Dabuses. And we want to be... Oh, traps are something we want to watch out for, so we want to be careful. Well, that's interesting. It let us highlight the walk through the door space behind the door.
Just look natural. Casual.
Yeah, people are looking at us strangely because, well, Mort, I hate to break this to you, but one of us does look a bit strange. Maybe it's the one who doesn't have arms or legs. Just saying. Wife of Angyar. I don't... Oh, Angyar, hello. Should I be talking to you now? Well, I'm here now. This man looks haunted. His eyes are half-lidded, as if he had trouble sleeping, and his hair is long and unkempt. His beard is flecked with bits of dead skin and old bits of food. He doesn't seem to notice you as you approach. Greetings. The man glances up at the sound of your voice and his slack expression vanishes. It looks like someone has lit two fires in his eyes. What be your business barging into my house? His eyes narrow and his teeth clench. Get, or I'll send you back to whatever grave you crawled from. You know what? Calm yourself, my good man. I just had some questions. The man's face turns blood red and he begins shouting, Are you daft? With a snarl he spits at your feet. You filthy scarred dog! Off with you, or even the powers won't be able to save your hide. Very well, farewell. The man throws a parting shot at your back. You'd best never cross me again, you wretch stinking bastard! I won't rise to it. I suspect I may have a reason to come back here later on, and I'll want him to be in a better mood. So I'm just getting out of here. I respect his desire for privacy.
All right.
Let's go talk to the annoying ginger woman with the tail again. Because she's here.
I know deaders today said walking ones looks like. Well, what is it?
The red-haired girl scowls at you as you approach, and her tail begins to lash back and forth. You know, you've got a tail. Do I know? Well, do I know? The girl looks at her tail. So I do, and here I was thinking that was a trick of my eye. My aunt, you sharp cutter. She bares her teeth. Why don't you piss off to whatever hole you crawled out of and leave me be?
Me nor my tale is for trade, jig.
Alright, I was just curious.
It's just as well neither you nor your tale is for sale. You couldn't squeak out a living with them anyway. What are you about, you blighter? Say it again!
He said, and I disagree, that you couldn't make a living selling yourself. He said, and I agree, that you couldn't make a living selling yourself. Ah, forget it, I just had some other questions. He said you couldn't make a... he didn't say anything, and I'm still curious. Why do you have a tail? The girl's eyes narrowed to slits.
Are you daft? Can it be you're dumber than stone, or mayhap you're the power of ignorance? May the dabbers break you over and make you a street? Look, she's a tiefling, chief. I got some demon blood in him, and that makes him paranoid and defensive. Nice tail, though. Shame it's plastered on such an ugly body. Well, steady on now, then, Mort. You better latch your bone bucks, you foul-mouthed mimir, before I splits it from your jaw, jig. Why don't you try and split my jaw, chit? All I'm hearing is a lot of chatter from some hive trash. Throw a punch. I dare you. I'll bite your legs off.
Hey, steady on. No, look, that's enough.
Alright, aye, that's right. Leash your mimir. Tired or I'll bury him with his body, jig.
Well, we don't know where his... What's a mimir? What are you talking about?
Aye, mimir. What, the gulf between your ears so wide my words echo, jit?
You still haven't answered my question. What's a mimir?
Mimir's a talking encyclopedia. That's me, chief.
Right, I got it. She glances at Mort, then you, then sneers.
I guess I know which he has the brains, eh?
Yeah, look, I just had some other questions.
Aye, and what is it you want?
Can you tell me where I am?
You're lost, but you're about to find trouble. Make yourself lost somewhere else, bubba.
Alright, steady on. I had some other questions I wanted to ask first.
Aye, and what is it you want?
I'm missing a journal. Have you seen one? She looks at you strangely.
Nay, I've seen nothing like that. I haven't.
Alright, just one more question. He needs a big Columbo coat. Oh, if someone could Photoshop that for me as like a thumbnail for the series, the nameless one, in Columbo's coat, that'd be hilarious. I'm looking for someone named Farod. Do you know where I can find him?
Aye, I might. I might say more if you sweeten the question, aye?
She clicks her tongue and rubs two fingers together.
Jink, jink.
Aye? Jink?
She means money.
Oh, I see. Right.
Aye.
She glances at Mort, then shrugs.
What the skull said. Hard coin.
She's a hard-bitten street kid. If I say you tell me first, then I'll decide what to pay you. She's probably going to just clam up. All right, how much?
How much is it to you to know, eh? How much is it to you to know, eh?
She studies you, then folds her arms.
Come on! I haven't got all day, I haven't.
How about 20? I seem to have plenty of coins and not much else to spend them on.
Aye, all right then.
She pockets for money. It's done so quickly you have no idea where it vanished to.
Look for him in the alley Spirewood from the mortuary. That's to the south and west of the mortuary, aye?
South and west of the mortuary. Thanks. Farewell.
Looks like the Dusty's lost one of the deaders.
Alright, lady. Let's head to this alley. And there's lots of whores about on the streets here. Wow, free on this... Don't you two think you're kind of doing each other out of business? I mean, vines with black leaves. The stems look oddly sharp. I mean, yeah, you're gonna have a bit of trouble trying to do business there, getting each other's way. Let's head in here. That's a lot of blokes.
Greetings, stranger. Looks like you're in Dark Alley Shiv territory now. Looks like you got a purse that could use some lightning. You better pray it's got enough.
I'm very tempted, but I think I need like a few more points of charisma for that. Well, how much do you need?
It ain't much,
He says magnanimously.
Oh, it ain't much. A mere 10 pieces of zinc will get you through.
No way.
Then you won't make it out of here alive. He draws his knife and attacks. We'll fight.
Okay. Mort, that's a lot of guys. Just, I can't right click. Yeah, just keep them busy.
You know, if I gotta slam my eyeballs against you one more second, I'm gonna puke.
I
Sure,
mean-
why not?
Meow, goes Mort. Okay. The taunt train is on.
These stinkers.
Stinkards? Really? That's what he's saying?
Gotta face only a sledgehammer can. And has.
Oh, a sledgehammer, and he passed his save. Okay, we'll try taunt someone else.
Stupid yabo.
Okay, and we'll taunt you to pull you off the nameless one.
Idiot.
Right, you. Switch focus to him.
What?
You. Taunt this guy. Let's have some fun. Oh, is he dead? Looks like he's dead. Taunt him then.
She has the personality of a patch of razor and twice as ugly.
Ooh. Nice taunts, Mort. Come on, let me target this guy. Okay, fine, target this one then.
Like that.
I can't get this one. Oh well, I can get this one.
Don't got a bone, you witless ape.
Yeah, Mort, fight him good. You hit. Wow, you can target through? Mort, do your thing.
Your sheer ugliness stabs pain into my eyes.
And this one. Come on, keep them all busy.
Imbecile.
Yeah. And insult this one.
Die.
These stinkers. Did you see that?
I saw it, Mort. Nice crits. So from what I remember, there's two rival gangs in this alley fighting for control of the territory.
Right.
Okay, we'll take that bronze bracelet. Okay, yeah. Send that to Mort. We'll have Mort
What's the word,
loot
Chief?
the others.
Good as done.
Okay, coins. Should have asked to talk to their leader, I suppose, but oh well. Right, Mort does not regenerate. The nameless one does. We're down 5 points. Do we have an item that'll heal around 5 points? Yeah, we can use a clot charm if he takes a bit more. So 3 points, fine. We'll do 3 points on. Oh, bugger. Did he do that on himself?
What's up?
More. Sorry, man. Bandage time. There we go.
Done.
Okay. Ooh. Whereas this is a very delicate looking structure, ready to fall over with the first strong wind that comes its way. Alright. This wooden shack is constructed of charred timbers and rotten termite infested wood. This is all that remains of a sedan chair. There are still some bloodstains on it. We are carrying a load of rubbish, and we should probably look to offload some of this soon. We're probably not in the best place to do that. Pop those there, more. Be a good skull. So, this is kind of level... Oh, hello. Are you going to fight? You're going to fight a skull.
Filthy secrets.
Yep.
Good as done.
Skull took you down.
All right.
Huh?
Hey, you!
Slattern.
Get insulted! Same goes for you, pal.
Imbecile.
Yeah! Oh, Mort took actual damage. It happens sometimes. Hey,
Okay.
skull looter coming through.
Done.
Oh, hello. Right, well, if you go fight him,
What?
you taunt him.
She has the personality of a patch of razor vine and twice as ugly.
Yeah, could you, like, insult this one as well, Mort? That's great.
Blathering idiot.
Oh, it didn't work. Alright. Get this one, skull. No. Insult.
Filthy sod.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. Who needs taunting? You need taunting. You hit this one for now.
Now, if I gotta slam my eyeballs against her
Die.
one more second, I'm gonna puke. What's up, Chief?
Could you pull him off, our leader?
Hi, Dad.
Yeah, that's right.
Her face is just begging to be kicked.
If only you had the feet to make that kick, Mort. Oh, Mort's taunts are just great.
Bastard.
Your face is just begging to be kicked. Yeah. Ooh. Alright. Keep him down.
What's the
You
word, Chief?
hit this one.
Damn it.
Oh. Got a taunt on.
Flies wouldn't even rest on your carcass.
Alright.
Sure, why not?
Now, we're probably going to have to get out of here with all our plunder soon. Wow. So many accoutrements that Mort simply cannot wear. I don't know how he carries all this stuff. He must have like a doggy bag. Alright, me too.
All right.
I think it's probably time to move out of here. Look for somewhere to sell stuff. Because we are very full up. Well, that's what, 10 spaces? Okay. Okay. We should give a couple of these to the nameless one. So if you give that to Mort, pop these back. Put those up there. And that can go back over there. Lovely. You know, a new level's coming soon though for both of us, so yeah, we'll just take it easy. Also, we should have a word with that horrible woman who sent us here. I mean, I suppose if we died, we might technically meet Farod, the collector. Oh, you what? Yeah, these guys are clearly in league with those ones back there. If he's coming to fight, we'll make sure he gets a real fight.
Blathering idiot.
Hey, you as well, pal.
Leatherhead.
Okay. Get him, Skull!
Damn.
Did you see that? Huh? Sure, why not?
Alright. Okay. We can put some of these things on to save space. Wrist, hand, different slots. Okay, okay, well we're trying, alright. And now we have a lot more carrying capacity again. Let's go back into the alleyway. Oh hell! That isn't... that ain't right, surely.
Filthy sod. Plain swine. Slattern. What's up, Chief? Good as done.
Okay, we ain't getting out of here, so you.
Imbecile.
Alright, Mort, you know what to do, keep them all busy.
You poxy bastard.
Okay, we've got nearly everyone. There we go.
You father of trolls.
Damn.
What's the word,
Alright,
Chief?
gotta micromanage the aggression here for a bit, because we're low level.
Dog.
And this taunt mechanic was actually fairly new in a computer game, right? Oh, hey, yeah, Mort, could you just, like, taunt, say, this one? Yeah, you stab him up.
You witless ape.
These guys should not be coming back. Because if they do keep coming back, that's a steady supply of experience points.
Okay.
So I hope they were a one-time respawn. Or something else.
Done.
Uh-oh. Well, hello there. You came to fight, did you?
Plain swine.
You know, maybe fighting all of these hive scum will allow the nameless
I'm
one to
gone.
recover some
This
warrior
is probably
memories.
the worst place we can be in Sigil at the worst time.
Yeah, I'll say, Mort, it doesn't look very... Hey,
What?
Mort, you're kind of damaged there.
Done.
So, while the nameless one is incapable of becoming a cleric, we don't really need one as there are so many healing items this early, and that's a level just waiting to happen. We should maybe try and get a little bit more health back first, but okay.
What's up, Chief? Fight that. Damn it. Sure, why not?
All right.
Let's take it nice and slow. Okay. Well, he's going
What's
to
the
fight
word,
as well.
Imbecile. Did you see that? Okay.
Okay, few more of those guys and we should have a new level for the nameless one. Gotta be tricky. Oh hey, these guys are blue. They aren't red. Hello. They are all called Razor Angel. Stand right there. Someone will be coming to talk to you. Fine, I'll wait here then. Okay. Don't know how long I should wait, but maybe I'll get some health back while I do. How about you? Stand right there. Someone will be coming to talk to you. Fine, I'll wait here, I suppose, for a bit. This is a crate of worthless perishables. Oh, hello. This is... Wait, whoa. This might antagonize him. What was I thinking? I mean, I suppose there's no harm in looking, right? I should probably save. And this is one thing I do have a issue with. I can't name save files, and I used to be able to do that in older version of the games. I wish I could. Hey, charm of infinite recall. Nobody seemed to mind. Okay. There's more of you. Any of you have a name? Hello, you have a name. Crystal. You see a cool, collected woman. Her face is set in hard, determined lines. Her voice is low and firm. I am Crystal, leader of these Razor Angels. You are in our home. What do you want of me? Well, tell me about the Razor Angels. We came here when bigger gangs took over the trash warrens near Ragpicker's Square. We got here right around the same time as the Dark Alley Shivs who've set up Kip on the other side of the alley. They're a bunch of murderous thugs, and here she pauses. We're thugs, but we don't kill if we can help it. We just need to make a living, and given our situation, charging a toll's the best way to do it. Sounds rewarding. No, it's not. Only we got nothing better going for us. We're hive dwellers. Even the scant education I've got won't get me out of here. No one wants a hive dweller. So, we make sure we're not entirely ignored. Oh, whatever, farewell. That's all I get to talk to her about. Before you go, I need a favour from you. This slice of alley just isn't big enough for us, and the Dark Alley Shivs... We got heart. They got hate. Kill off their leader, Rotten William, and you get free passage through the alley from us for the rest of your life. Come through here often enough, and that'll save you a lot of jink. Well, tell me about your gang before I make a mind up.
Updated my journal.
We're itinerants. We've been forced to move time and again. We settled here at the same time as Rotten William and the Dark Alley Shivs, and now we're in a fight for our lives. We just charge a simple toll for passing here. They take lives. We're essentially good people. They're evil, led by an evil man. That's a rather simplistic view, if it's kind of spelling out a bit. Then I'll put an end to his wickedness. I look forward to hearing of your success. Come back and tell me when you're done, yeah? Good luck.
Updated my journal.
Alright. Now, is there a way... This is a wooden structure made of burnt shingles and other cast-off roofing materials. I believe there's a way past here, right? There's a way through somewhere, and I'm not sure where it is. But I should investigate this by the look of it. Can I get here? I can't. Oh, hello. Black Rose. Okay, that's odd. Oh, I can just walk in here? Lovely. Right, yeah, oof. Hello, Black Rose, who are you? This man moves with a frightening speed, and he seems only half there. His eyes burnt out of his haze. His eyes burn out of his haze, and their madness pierces your heart. You! His voice is like a blast of cold air. Declare your allegiance. Do you hold for good or evil? Who are you? I am Black Rose. I am a hunter and a hunger. I am a scourge. Now, declare your allegiance. Well, you know, I do believe in aiding those less fortunate than myself. I choose good. There's a man named Rotten William. He is a dark and deceitful man. He is the leader of the Dark Alley Shivs. Find him in this alley and slay him, and you will serve the cause of goodness. Fail, and evil shall rise. Refuse, and I shall slay you. Well, hang on, steady on now. I was kind of going to do it anyway, so... Okay. I await you. Go now. Right, so before I go... There are no answers. There is only action. Go! Oh, it's always nice to deal with someone who thinks in extremes and absolutisms. They're always so narrow-minded and literal. Well then, Rotten William it is. Let's go seek him out. But first, we do have some health we could recover. Oh, hey, hello.
What's up?
Mort, could you insult this fine specimen of gutter filth?
You dog's body. Sure, why not?
You know what? This one as well. Have it.
Yeah. Oh, you alley-bred dog.
Okay, this time,
Sure, why
I
not?
feel stronger.
there's that level. Okay,
I'm gone.
steady. Mort, do your thing.
Good as done. What? Your face is just begging to be killed.
Oh yeah, you tell him, Mort. Oh, that's
If I gotta
Rotten
slam
William,
my
I
eyeballs
bet.
Against you one more second, I'm gonna puke.
We need all the insults. Especially on William,
Slattern.
because it does also reduce their combat ability. I think it lowers their armor class by 2 or 3 points. Alright, nameless one coming through on the choo-choo train of death. And wasn't there someone up here? No, there wasn't. Good.
What's up?
Okay, Mort, you've got them all. Now go some. Oh, actually bits of damage. Hey, he needs an insult.
Dirty stinkers.
Nice.
Sure, why not?
No, just hit him. Oh, we have an insult.
Oh, you alley-bred dog.
And another one needed.
You know, if I gotta slam my eyeballs against you one more second, I'm gonna puke.
Flip an neck, Mort. That is mega damage.
Die.
Oh yeah!
What's the word, Chief? Sure,
Well,
why not?
the word is apparently robbing all these dead bodies. We're gonna take all of their things. This is a crude shelter constructed from makeshift materials.
All right.
Okay, well, we'll keep... Oh, that's a lot of money. That must have been William himself. Okay, we'll do it this way. Okay,
What's up?
Mort. Anything here to... There's a crude structure. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, find another one. No more plunder? Well, there's a crate of stolen goods. It looks thoroughly plundered.
All right.
Well, okay then. This old singed building looks as if it might have once been a temple. Can we get in? Can we get into this burned temple? That'd be interesting. This is an echoing, partially collapsed cistern.
Yeah.
And Mort, do your thing.
Filthy sod. Sure, why not?
Alright! Go Mort. Killer of many enemies!
Done.
Oh, here's a thing. What's in the thing? It's locked. Well...
Huh?
Mort, can you, like, try and force that open?
Okay.
Oh, really? Okay. How about crowbar?
Done. Failed.
Ooh! Interesting. I believe we need to level before we can try again. And we can do that, so let's do it. Let's level up! Mort doesn't quite get to level yet. Okay. I'm not going to keep re-rolling hit points on level up, because that feels like cheating, okay? So, fighter. Saving throws have improved a little bit. Yeah, fighting skills have improved. 1 characteristic point gained, 6 hit points gained. So our new saves: paralyzation, poison, and death for magic, 13. Rod, staff, and wand, 11. That's our best one as fighter. Petrification and polymorph, 12. Breath weapon, 15. And spell, the generic catch-all that is basically for anything the others don't come into, is 12. No thief skills. So, we get an ability score point. Where do I want to put this one? I believe I want to offset our constitution of 12 by matching it in the strength department, especially as we've been doing lots of fighting and are gaining experience as a fighter at the moment. There we go. Okay. And we've now gained our level. We now have another just under 8,000 to go. Mort's going to be leveling before we do. Okay. I think that we do have something to do with the... Oh wait, hang on, we did level, so might as well try again. Hey, how come I didn't get to spend those weapon proficiencies?
Failed.
Really?
Failed.
Okay,
What?
Mort, do you want to try? You never know, right?
Okay. Failed.
Fine, I think I really do need to
All right.
come back later for that. In the meantime, let's just make sure there's no enemies left around here. And that we have people to report back to. Oh, does the hunter tell us to kill the woman as well? I remember the hunter being a really tough opponent. He's basically the neutral guy, and he wants you to wipe out both of them or something, otherwise he just tries to kill you. Yeah, he's kind of nasty. Yeah, he smells as rotten as a collector. Yeah, fine, we're going to talk to Crystal, okay? Have you made any gain in seeing to write Rotten William into the dead book? Yes, he's dead. You won't need to worry about him or his gang anymore. It's done? Rotten William is dead? You have my thanks, traveller, and you will never again pay a toll for passage through the Alley of Dangerous Angles. I have but one more request for you. What is it? There is a dangerous killer, a lone wolf who goes by the name of Black Rose. He's preying on my people. I ask that you stop him. I'm not going to ask for some kind of reward like a filthy mercenary. I'll go deal with him. And find the balmy Black Rose in Miss Alley and write him into the dead book. When he's dead, return and I shall reward you. See, I didn't need to ask for a reward. You've got a deal.
Updated my journal.
Farewell.
Looks like my skills have increased.
Hey, Mort. How come I didn't get to spend those? Do I need to train with someone to get those weapon proficiencies sorted? Maybe. Or maybe it's going to wait till I get another one at like 4th level to let me spend any of them at all. No, I just got to 4th level. That's balmy. Okay. I should have... Fine. Mort, you get a level. Ooh! Mort rolled high for hit points. Okay. You just got a fighter level, nothing too special there. Alright. He's got 31, 33. We're both doing pretty good for now. 26, 31. Okay, we can work with this. Hey, dangerous killer that the other guys couldn't find. With your weirdly cut off edge of your animation there. Let's say hello. Oh god, this is going to hurt, isn't it? Oh, I've got the wrong weapon selected. You have slain Rotten William. Yes. Your next task is to slay Crystal, leader of the Razor Angels. Balance requires her death. I won't do it. His fiery eyes slit and he whispers, "Then you are an enemy." With a blur of motion, he attacks. Okay, hold it.
What's up, Chief?
Mort. Let's pray this
Stupid
works.
yabbo.
Yeah! Ow, says Mort.
Did you see that?
Razor Angel, you stay out of this or he'll deck you. You know what? We'll use a clock charm on Mort. And then keep fighting.
Damn it.
Also, I should be using a weapon that I'm not going to get attack penalties with. Oof, he's got a lot of hit points. Like, probably at least 40. Oof, yeah.
What's
Mort,
the word, Chief?
treasure
What is
time. A rusty dagger, that's all he had. Well, it's about all we're getting for a while. Hey, you, hello.
All right.
Thanks for helping, I suppose. I hope you didn't steal all the experience for some kind of ridiculous killing blow XP. I don't think you stole all the experience. Fine, we're good. Okay. Well, hey. Hello, Crystal. We've dealt with your other little problem. Have you found Black Rose and eliminated him from the alley? Yes, you need not worry about him any longer. She hands you a large, patched purse. You have my thanks and the thanks of the Razor Angels. We part friends and shall remember you. Very well. Farewell then.
Updated my journal.
Okay. We are still true neutral. Companion alignment doesn't change. The nameless one's alignment can change over the course of the game. We are not doing badly for money at the moment, and the experience has rocketed us up actually. Now we need to be finding somewhere to offload all this junk. But that is probably something I should do. No. I'm gonna go confront the woman who sent me here in the first place and say, hey, that was a trap. Might not be quite so polite about it though. Oh, come on, guys. Really?
up? Stupid yabbo. Yeah? You blathering idiot. Damn it. Did you see that?
Okay, we can do this. Ooh.
Okay.
Alright. Now we really want to be avoiding these kind of fools in
Alright.
the future. Maybe they become emboldened after dark, and that's why they're attacking so much. Speaking of which, will that woman be here at night? Yes, she will. She'll be here until the plot moves her along.
Looks like the Dusty's lost one of the deaders.
Well, aren't you a ray of sunshine?
Well, what is it?
Oddly enough, south and west of the mortuary is an alley filled with heavily armed thugs. You know anything about that? Oh, aye. Well, maybe it'd be best asking them where the old stutter crutch is. I can honestly threaten to kill her. I can bluff threaten to kill her. Maybe I will. Look, I had some other questions. Eh? What is it you want? Oh, never mind, you got nothing useful to tell me at the moment anyway. I pike off to wherever you came from then. Well, goodbye to you too.
No deaders today said walking ones looks like.
We had better just take it easy for a while. And seek out some kind of trader we can... Yeah, you leave it, pal. We've just killed so many blokes it's not even funny. Oh! I'm an idiot. I know what I was going to do before ending the episode.
All right.
Come on. Come on. Over here. Over here. I'm gonna do something sensible. Will running increase hostility? Maybe. But hey. Hello again. You see Death of Names. He is standing at the monument with the same crooked smile, his arm cradled against his side. Greetings. Once again, his eyes seem to slide over you. Name. The way he speaks the word, it sounds like the tolling of a bell. I'd like to bury a name. He nods, then unfolds his small hand from where it is cradled on his side. It looks atrophied as it is the size of a child's hand. Cost jink to bury a name. 3 coppers. 3. Oh, I can't get Rotten William or that hunter. I wanted to see if I could bury one of them. She's already buried. He's still alive. He's still alive. No name today. Farewell. We tried. We tried to do the decent thing. Well, okay. Let's head on down this way and go through the area transition before winding up. Yeah, there's a zombie here. There's a building. The Gathering Dust Bar. Those will be nice places to go, but we really need to be looking for someone to buy our crap, essentially. Might take us a little while. But hey,
All right.
this is a good spot to end it. I'm pausing in case any of these thugs become hostile. I hope you all enjoyed this episode, slightly longer than usual as it may be, and I will look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'm going to say bye-bye for now, and cheerio!